set one up with Jesse.
Oh yeah?
Ducked it.
Yeah.
Alex ducked it. Everyone's ducking.
So I went to detox, and 2 weeks later they called me and they're like, "You want to fight Black China?"
What is up, YouTube? My name is Poseidon and welcome back to the workshop. Today we're at day 2. It's Misfits 15, the weigh-ins. We're gonna see some people weighing in, getting active, and we might even see a face-to-face with Logan Paul versus Jake Paul. So you're not gonna want to miss this. Let's go. All right, brother. I'm here with
Jeremy Park.
Let's do it. First question I have for you was, I think you're probably one of the first people from like the weightlifting scene to kind of step onto Misfits. How was that transition for you, like coming from weightlifting to obviously boxing?
So I've had a bodybuilding background for like 10 years now.
Yep.
That was my main training style. That's where I kind of grew up with. But switching over to boxing, everything's explosive.
Yep.
Everything's fast twitch muscle fibers, endurance, cardio. So it's been a big change, but I've been liking it. I've been having fun with it. Bodybuilding, it got a little old and tiring, so something new, something more challenging.
For sure, love that. Also, I don't know if you can touch on this, but I know you had a battle with alopecia back about a while back. Kind of grew up on that, right? So how does that kind of transfer over, and like that, you know, that battle, that journey in itself transfer over to like what you've been doing with boxing? Yeah,
I mean, I'm a fighter at heart. I battled alopecia for like 3 years, complete bald, couldn't grow hair anywhere. And it's stress-induced hair loss. So if those of you who don't know, if you're super stressed out and your cortisol levels are high, your hair falls out in like coin-sized balls. And my whole head was gone, so it's called alopecia universalis. So it's when everything's gone. Your armpit hair, your fucking leg hair, your arm hair. But I battled that and cured it holistically. No over-the-counter meds, no dermatologist, nothing. I just figured out what I love to do, and as long as I do something I love every single day, alopecia is pretty much cured.
Let's go. That's awesome. No, that's honestly inspiring. That's why I kind of wanted to touch on that, so you can let the people know about that journey as well. And obviously, Anthony Vargas, how do you feel about him as an opponent? You think it's like light work, easy? What are you thinking?
I mean, I'm going into this fight as if I'm fighting a Tyson. You know, you can't go into a fight underestimating someone.
Absolutely.
Everyone has some sort of
strength.
Exactly. So I've trained hard for this. I know my capabilities. I said at the press conference yesterday I was shaking in my boots and I'm a little scared, but it's because I'm scared of what I'm capable of. And I don't know what my power is, and I might hurt him bad, you know?
For sure. And by the way, absolutely normal. Like, I'm sure the nerves are kicking in, you know, and that's totally fine too, but I feel where you're coming from. Last question I have for you is, obviously, weightlifting background. There's some big names like Jesse James West, maybe like Alex Eubank. Would you want any of these guys?
I already called them out. I text them. They text me. We're chill. Everything's chill.
Dope.
I tried to set one up with Jesse.
Oh yeah?
Ducked it. Alex ducked it. Everyone's ducking.
Got you.
But still, they're chill. You know. No bad blood.
So maybe anyone else in like that scene that you want to?
Anyone.
Okay, cool.
Anyone.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow night you get that victory and you look in the camera and you just call them out. That'd be good for tomorrow for sure.
No, I know Eubank's been trying to get into the boxing scene. But who knows if we'll follow through. We'll see.
Well, hopefully it happens, but I appreciate your time.
Thank you,
I wish you the best for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
For real.
Your mouth is shaking. You're already shaking. You're shaking. You're scared. You ain't gonna do nothing, little girl. You're going to be a stay-at-home mom. Go back to your computer. Go back to your dying YouTube career. Go back.
Sweet. So obviously, is it right that you served our country?
Yes. For 9 years, the Air Force.
Woo! Let's go. Well, thank you for your service. I wanted to ask you if there was anything from like boot camp to like transferred over to boxing.
Oh yes, I definitely think like the mindset of the military is like, shut up and color, you know, like whatever the mission is, the task at hand, finish it. And that's how I've always been in anything in life. So yeah, for me, the military crosses over to boxing so easily. It's like, you know, you have your good times, you have your, good days, bad days, definitely boxing too.
100%. And obviously, you're very connected with God.
Yes.
As two men of God ourselves. I want to ask you, what made you realize, or come to the realization that you wanted to reconnect with Him?
Well,
If there's like a specific moment or just like...
oh, there were so many moments he saved me. Like I overdosed. Yeah, I didn't want to live anymore, which is crazy because I was in the military for 9 years. I loved my life. I was excited about life. I was a bodybuilder, like everything. And then after I got abused, it's just my identity, you know, like the devil definitely like worked at my identity, and pretty much I lost myself. I lost who I was, and once you forget who you are and you're not listening to God, and I was on drugs, I was drinking, so I went to detox, and 2 weeks later they called me and they're like, "You want to fight Black China?"
Oh yeah?
I was like, that is from God.
Okay,
because,
that was a
you know,
sign.
like,
Sure.
yeah, that was my first, and I was in a really toxic relationship. So yeah, since I got sober in 2022, I've been celibate. I rededicated my life to God, and I've been happier ever. Like the freedom of not being like everyone's fighting. Oh, I want to be somebody. I have nothing to prove to anybody. You know what I mean? It's me and like me showing up and doing what God wants me to do. There's no greater purpose than God's purpose.
No, I pray every single night, and I can relate to that.
Yeah.
So I love that. Also, after you do your thing tomorrow night, what do you think is next for you? Like, who would you want? Dream
I don't know. Honestly, whoever they bring me, I'm not scared. I got God behind me. So
you got God with us.
yeah, maybe even me and Elle Brooks one day. No, I think she's out of my weight class.
Okay, we'll figure something out.
But yeah.
No, I appreciate you. That's all.
Yeah, so happy to hear it. We need more men of God. We need this.
God is
Stop
with us.
walking in flesh. Walk with God, baby.
Come on, that's what we do all day.
I'm good.
I'm glad you came out here.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm doing commentary and interviews.
Are you? Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watched it. It was like the actual fight night from 13.
Yeah.
I know AJ Murphy, like literally like after your fight, she went directly to that camera and was calling you out crazy, you know, saying Filipino fire. So obviously that's the next fight, right? That looks like very likely.
She's more like ube than fire. Okay, let's be real.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you don't know what ube is, everyone should try it because it's really good, but it's very sweet, not very spicy. Yeah, no, I'm not worried about her. Like, I would love to see her actually win a match and then stand up against her.
For sure. Yeah.
But, you know, because you don't get to come from a knockout to being like, go for the belt. Like, get out of here.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair to say. And also show off the belt a little bit, you know, get that bling on it. Yeah. Something light.
It looks so nice.
The Not Paul brothers, duking it out, beating each other up. Who gonna win? Stop commenting, motherfuckers. Who gonna win? Who
that's fine.
Not Logan, not Jake. Who gonna? Oh shit.
Alright, this feels crazy, but I'm here with
Not Jake Paul.
and
I'm Rodney. Not Logan Paul.
There you go. Alright, this feels weird to be in between both of you. How do we feel about what this event? First of all, Misfits 15. Let's start with
This
Not Jake
event,
Paul
man.
right
This
here.
event right here is gonna be a one in a lifetime. You guys need to check it the hell out because they're going to war. Everybody's going to war, and you guys see who's gonna actually come out alive. It's
Sure.
like, hey, main event, Paige Van Zant, you got it.
100%. And
I'm honestly surprised this isn't going to be a pay-per-view event. This card's fire. Okay, first off, Tristan Ham, dude, he's good. Okay, but Le'Veon Bell is better. Le'Veon is going to get that win. You're my boy, bro. That's for me. Okay, for me, dude. I got hit by a car that week. Anyway, also, Elle Brooke versus Paige Van Zant. That one's going to be fire. Paige has been in the UFC and bare knuckle fighting. She's tough, and she underestimates Elle. Elle is training hard.
Nah, Elle's a beast.
She's with a solid team. She's training all the time, and she's gonna dominate. Okay, that's what she's doing.
100%. Now, Rodney, you fought on Misfits before, obviously as now Logan Paul, right? What is your next step? Like, who would you want next? And I feel like I might have an idea of what it might look like, but what does that look like for you?
All right, well, first off, I'm gonna get everybody what they want. They want to see me fighting this guy because they want Logan fighting Jake,
Right.
but that fight ain't ever happening. I was supposed to fight him, but he sprained his freaking ankle. I think that was an excuse just to get out of it because he's supposed to be walking with a boot, but he's walking around just fine. Okay? Okay, months ago. All right, it was.
We're healed now. We're healed now, chat. So just make sure you guys watch that fight. Watch that fight.
Right. Yeah. But hey, people, right now, watch it. Light that up if you want that to happen. Otherwise, Ginty. Ginty's called me out. That one's a good one in the book. That one's in the works.
Okay.
Because we got to go. Interview's over. But Ginty's called me out. There's actually a lot of people who's called me out. For some reason,
coming at you for no reason.
I don't want to fight anybody.
Yeah.
You hear that, Nate? I don't want to fight anybody. But why does everybody want to fight me?
Yeah,
Do I got a punchable face? Do I got some twin out there causing chaos?
I want to ask you before they make us leave. Obviously, I saw you tweeting that you had like a Misfits debut like pending. What would that look like for you? Like, do you have an opponent in mind?
But yeah, the opponent in mind is right beside you.
Right.
That's who I would like to fight. That's who the whole world wants to see fight. So I think we just give the world what they want to see. Because obviously the real Paul brothers ain't gonna do it.
Sure.
Unless it gets to a point one day because hey,
they like money too.
Yeah,
you know?
it gets shaken up sometimes.
100%. Now, obviously, maybe we could do a little face-to-face with you. Just a little something like that.
Sure, but before we do fight, you have got to train. Your cardio's gonna be fire because I want to go 3 rounds in a fucking war.
Oh yeah,
bro.
I want a war.
Okay?
Yeah. I ain't trying to get in there and just knock it out, bro. I'm gonna give it.
Same height too. Like you guys are. You guys fit the bill for sure.
He's a little taller than the real Jake. Okay, but the real Jake, he trains hard.
Now you met real Logan.
Yeah,
Have you met real Jake?
I've only met the dad, Greg.
Got you.
Greg Paul. Shout out Greg Paul.
Sweet. Are you gonna be at Mike Tyson versus Jake? Who you got?
Man.
No, we both will be there. Okay, I'm bringing it. We're going. Okay?
Yeah, I'll be at that fight, but that's the number one question that everyone always asks me. Yo, Jake Paul, who do you got against you and Mike Tyson? I tell him, man, Mike is Iron Mike Tyson at the end of the day, but Jake does train. Jake is going ham in his training, so it's going to be a war. So
Let's do it.
Just got to watch it. We're going to see.
I bet. Jake Paul versus Logan Paul. We're gonna see it next. Let's do it.
Okay, ladies, gents, everybody outside now.
All right, everybody. As you saw, some people faced off, weighed in. Right, it was active. It was cool. It was loud. Right, Misfits 15 kicked off, and we also saw a face-to-face with not Logan Paul versus not Jake Paul, a fight that can actually happen because I don't know if the real brothers are gonna actually do the fight. So we got the knockoffs doing the hard labor. So looking forward to that. And yeah, get ready for more fight night content. We got more in store. You know, maybe not the craziest event, but just showing that we're here, we're present, and we're ready to take over. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Like we always say, baby, roll the outro.
Yo, you got an at?